So let's talk about squeegees. Squeegee selection is really important because this is one of the main tools you're going to be using every day to clean windows. And a lot of it comes down to personal preference. There's a lot of good companies making good quality squeegees, and even the kind of cheap ones that you buy at hardware stores like Ace, the Ace hardware brand of window squeegee, is generally still a decent squeegee. It's just you're going to be you might be limited on certain features. So as you can see, I am an Unger fan. These are all Unger squeegees. One of the main reasons for that is that's the first one that I bought was an Unger, and so I just kind of got used to it. The other thing is my local hardware store sells Unger stuff. So if I need to replace something, I'm at a job and something breaks, I can run to the hardware store real quick and buy replacements. Now, again, there's no real, well, there are a couple real big main brands, but you can get away with even hardware store brands. Different features you want to look for though is angle. So different angles of the squeegee to the handle. There are even some that are adjustable like this, and there are even some that are adjustable like this, or even swivel. Those are nice for some things. I know a lot of people like those. I really like these Unger Ergotech because, as you can see, I have several different channels, and I can just clip in whatever size I need, and then I can clip in a different size and use it like that. The other great thing about the Ergotech is it's super simple to replace your squeegee rubber. They just slip out, and the channels clip back in, and you cut a new piece of rubber and slide it back into the channel. Oh, come on. So, whereas this squeegee requires a wrench and a screwdriver to get the channel out and replace the rubber. This one here is just a friction fit. You can just pull this channel out, which is somewhat convenient. However, if you accidentally hit this up against something, or just after a lot of use, sometimes the rubber will move in there and kind of get off track. So, advantages, disadvantages, there's lots. There's different brands that also have different features and different ways to attach channels and stuff. But I like the squeegees where you can easily remove the channels. Now, rubber. There's many different kinds of rubber. Again, you can buy all sorts of different brands of rubber, even hardware store rubber. And there's different types. So this is an Unger rubber, and it is a soft rubber. This is what I use most of the time, and I like it. However, it does wear out somewhat quickly. This one, you can see this one's kind of worn out. The corners are rounded over quite a bit, and the edge is rounded over quite a bit. And this is the same rubber. This is the soft Unger Ergotech rubber. And what will happen when especially the corners start to wear out is you'll start to you won't be able to control the liquid on the window quite as well, and you'll leave behind stuff easier. And we'll go over that in another video. But a rubber that I'm trying out right now is this green Unger rubber, and this is a lot stiffer, and it seems to be lasting quite a lot longer, but it feels different on the window. So as far as rubber, I recommend just when you're first starting out, just go with whatever your squeegee comes with and whatever is available locally to you. And then once you get going, you can experiment with different rubbers and see what your preference is. So as far as what size to get, if you're going to have only one squeegee, I would get a 14-inch. This is kind of the best all-around size in my opinion. This will do residential windows just fine, and you can even do big picture windows and storefront windows with this. And that's just the best all-around size in my opinion. Next, I would get an 18-inch, just because this makes the big picture windows and the storefront windows a whole lot quicker. And so 18-inch is probably next. These other sizes, like the 12 and the 10, are really handy for smaller windows, doing like residential houses. Sometimes you'll find little smaller windows where your 14-inch is just a little bit too big, and a 12 or a 10 will work better, especially a lot of older homes where they have older single pane windows and they have kind of little decorative windows. That can be a pain because your 14-inch might be just a little bit too big to fit in those windows. But again, if you're going to have just one 14-inch, if you're going to have two 18-inch and 14-inch, and then you can get other sizes as you see fit and if you want or need them. Also, generally squeegees in this style and in this size aren't terribly expensive. You also want to keep in mind how they attach to a pole if you're going to use them on a pole, which I would suggest you get some that will work on a pole. These ones have this little lock hole here, and this fits on my Unger pole. This one has the lock, but it also has down in there, I don't know if you can see that, it has threads. So this one will actually screw onto a broom handle if I wanted to. A lot of the hardware store ones will just have threads that you can screw onto a broom handle or onto their version of a window cleaning pole. You'll just have to figure out what works best for you. I like the quick connect and disconnect of the Unger pole that I have. However, when you're using something like this where it's a mop on one side and a squeegee on the other, it doesn't really have to come off the pole all that often. Whereas, you know, when you're using this, you're switching between the mop and the squeegee often. I mentioned that there are some squeegees that articulate this way and this way. That is a feature that some people like. I've never tried one, so I don't have a preference. There are also some types that have plastic clips on the edges here, and they're called, I think they're called no detail squeegees. I don't know how well those work, but they're a little bit more expensive, and I know some people like them. I believe Mormon is the one that makes those. I don't know if Unger has one, but there are lots of different quality brands with lots of different features. I would start out with just a simple one, and then as you get more money and more experience, try some of the ones with the different features, and maybe you'll find something else you like. The final thing I want to talk about is how you replace the rubber in your squeegee. So you want to take your channel out, however it comes out. Like I said earlier, this one just clips in and clips out. And any old rubber that's in there you want to pull out. You take your new rubber. You can either line it up with your old rubber or just kind of line it up in your channel how you want it, which is what I'm going to do. And oftentimes you'll buy this in a roll or a long piece like this. I've cut pieces off of this a few times already, so it was longer, but yeah. So you can take this here and slide it into the channel, or again you can match it up to your old rubber. And you want just a little bit sticking out of the end of the channel, like that, on both sides. You don't want it inside the channel, because then when you go to clean, you're going to scrape the edges of people's windows, and that's not very cool. So you want a little bit on the outside there, and a little bit on the outside here. Then you can take your window scraper razor blade or any other sharp tool, and right about there looks good. And you just cut that rubber just like that. Make sure you do it on a surface that you can cut on. Don't do it on something you're gonna mar up. Reinstall your channel and your handle, and there you go. You want about that much rubber sticking out on both ends. And when you replace your rubber, the way that you tell when you need to replace it is this one. This one needs to be replaced. You can tell these corners are rounded off. Or see, these corners are sharp. You can also feel, I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can feel it, and you can feel it on the glass too. After you get some experience, you'll be able to feel it. This edge here gets rounded off, and this edge is also rounded off. So I've done this one both ways, it seems. What I'll generally do to get the most out of my rubber is I'll pull it out of the channel once that edge starts to get rounded. I'll pull it out of that channel and I'll flip it over the other way and use this top edge on the bottom. And I get a little bit more mileage out of my rubber that way. But yeah, that's basically that. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is actually part of a free online course that I've made on how to professionally clean windows. If you want to sign up for the course, you can go to the link in the description where you'll find the rest of the course, some other supporting materials, and a community of other people that are learning how to clean windows as well. So, thanks again, and we'll see you in there.